See, I was showing Haley one of my outfits earlier. I had these shoes. They were like, I wore the
Yeah. Oh wow, your shoes are pretty hardcore.
well, they're alright.
Okay.
But I mean, I had some Reeboks that I got. They hadn't even come out yet.
Yeah.
They were like all white. They had like some green, red. They had a little bit of gold on. I mean, they're ridiculous.
Right.
They're ridiculous. But and I wasn't really matching. Like I had like the white shirt or whatever, and then boom, the shoes. And she was like, "What? That doesn't work." Like I'm like, it's all about the fashion. You got to.
Okay.
It's like a boom. I do the matching thing.
Now let me ask you this then.
If
If you're going to talk about the matching, here's my question. When a girl wears like a black dress, which they always wear,
yes, of course.
does it not irritate you that they don't wear black shoes? Like they always wear like the gold.
Sometimes it gives me a little.
It should be matching, shouldn't it?
It should be matching.
Okay.
It should look a little coordinated.
That's what I'm saying. Like they wear like red shoes and a black dress, or like red, and purple shoes.
Or purple shoes with a black or like brown, and you're like, whoa, what?
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about American Idol. Okay, that's why we're here. Yeah. So you had a pretty difficult sort of time with the accident.
We're going to talk about the accident?
Well, I was just going to say that you.
No, okay.
Well,
yeah,
it's a very simple question. Just like going through something like that, something that's difficult. When you go into like a pressure cooker like American Idol, I feel like you've already been so resilient. Did that help you at all, or did it not have an effect?
Well, number one, getting into it, the whole crash and everything, that wasn't I didn't want that to be my focal point coming into it. I had a whole story about they did a whole home story on me, and they interviewed me all day. And I have music history in my family. My father opened up, and my grandfather opened up Langone's music in San Jose, California. Music's been huge in my family. My father works at the Art Institute of Seattle. He's a career advisor over there for music, everything. He's played with Santana. All this stuff, that I really wanted to be the focal point.
Totally.
Music,
Totally.
my voice, my talent, where it comes from. And then the whole crash came into part, and that was kind of the whole sob story, and that was what I had to work with. And it was like, it was kind of disheartening at first, because I was like, man, I wanted it to be me about my voice.
And that's a good point, because, obviously then people are going to say, oh, we're all... The only reason people are voting for Stefano is because
exactly.
And
it took away from
it. Totally.
It took away from it a little bit, but I think in the end, because I didn't go back, I didn't really talk about it.
You never
I
talked
don't
about
talk
it.
about it very often unless people ask.
Yeah.
It's something that happened in my life. Everybody has struggles in their life, and that wasn't the only thing that happened to me. A year after that, other stuff happened.
Yeah.
And that's what life is. It all led me to this moment, and that's what matters.
When I was watching the show, the relationship between you and James, I thought was very interesting. Because you're not two guys. Like, if I saw you on the street, I'd be like...
Exactly. Complete opposites.
Total opposites.
Exactly.
So how did that connection get started?
Well, the funny thing is, me and him were roommates all the way back in Hollywood, and they kept on putting us together.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, we would be roommates. So the first time I met him, he comes in and he has the tail, and I'm thinking, what is this? This guy?
Yeah.
He has pictures hanging up in our room already of wrestling pictures. Don't get me wrong, I used to watch wrestling when I was a little kid, but
you don't watch anymore.
I don't.
Okay.
Actually, I've gotten back into it because of James.
Okay.
But at first, I'm coming in. There's pictures of The Rock and the Hulk on the walls. I'm like, what in the world is going on?
Yeah.
But I embraced him. He embraced me. We've been. I'm gonna be his best man at his wedding. He's a great guy, and we've become so close, like brothers. So it's been great. Without him, you never know. But I know we definitely kept each other in line, and we definitely kept each other working hard.
How great is the attention from the girls? Because I'll tell you this. If I was on American Idol, well, first of all, I would call it a Murtz Idol because that's my name. But if I was on American Idol, that'd be the first thing. I'd go up to girls at clubs and say, hey, Idol, So do you ever get used to that?
I don't pull that one. I don't pull that line.
Maybe just me. I'm not above admitting it because I would.
But it's cool to go places and be recognized. But at the same time, like the whole being known and being famous, I hate that word. Right now, I'm really known for doing covers on a show. Like that's not my goal. My goal is to get out there, get in the music industry, be a force in this industry and do something. And so I really haven't done a damn thing yet. And that's one thing that keeps me hungry, keeps me fighting for something, because it's like these people know what I've done on the show, but when they hear my music, when they feel my real thing and listen to me, that's what's important. these shows that we get to do, these performances, get in front of the people that have been watching us. This is a great opportunity for me to make more fans. I only got a 7th place, and this gives me an opportunity to show the people that didn't believe or didn't understand what I did,
or he's just a sob story kid. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
To come in and say, wow, he was one of my highlights. He was the highlight of the show, or he was phenomenal. I didn't know he had that in him. I didn't know he could perform like that. That's important to me, and that's what I go in each and every night doing.
And finally, you came in as a wild card. Did that sort of put an extra pressure on you to sort of keep up, or did you just not even pay attention?
I mean, I would say that I didn't pay attention, but that would be a lie. I mean, it's all, you always feel like, for me in the beginning, I was saying this to somebody earlier, I didn't get my feet wet. I mean, I had to get my feet wet. I wasn't comfortable on the show until maybe the last 2 weeks I got voted off, or before I got voted off, which was kind of funny. But the wild card performance was a huge day for me because not only did I get to perform one more time, but I got to show somebody my soul. On national television, and it was a pretty crazy time. But after that, after getting the wild card, I definitely felt like I had a lot more pressure on me. It was like game time. Okay, let's do this. I already almost went home, and
time to body slam James.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. Thank you so much. Very nice to meet you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.